Hello, 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 Internet. Give me just a second to sort out my personal audio and we will get started. So this is eventually what I'll be working on today. Continuation of yesterday's piece. Drop the stream music just a hair. I think it was a little loud. Anyway, off the rip, we're gonna actually do something a little bit different. We're gonna do a little talk and teach. I was having a discussion with someone on Discord about something in particular. So let me grab those images really quick. Can I just use this file? Let's just use this file. So the question at issue was struggling with doing fighting poses in general, but just like this individual was having a rough go at this drawing. And so I offered to just kind of walk through my thoughts here real quick for him. First off, one of the initial comments was that this isn't a great reference, which is not necessarily wrong, especially if you're doing like a study or you want to actually capture this in high resolution in a drawing. Yeah, then this probably isn't a great reference for something like that, right? But for just doing a sketch or a gesture, there's nothing wrong with that reference to just like, you know, get something down on paper. And this is what this individual had come up with for a sketch. And I said, hey, that's fine, man. As a mannequin, that's perfectly fine. And now at this point, instead of getting, you know, totally frustrated and dropping the whole thing and trying to capture it again, set the two side by side. Or if you're working off a screenshot like this, you know, just like take a look at the paper, you know, next to the photo, and just start doing some like real careful, you know, observation and analysis that you can then build on instead of starting over, right? And so what we're looking at here would be just relationships, right? So, oops, I need to actually grab a tool. Let's grab a better brush. I'm grabbing a very obvious inking brush here to demonstrate what I'm talking about. Can I put this underneath here? Why can't I move that? Why is that behaving that way? See, I'll make it bigger and blow it up and make it even more motion blurred to hell. And it's fine. It'll serve our purposes. All right, is that coming across okay on stream? Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. So you don't have to have them like physically side by side like this, but it does help, as you'll see. So like the first thing that you would look at is just like relationships between certain parts of the body, right? So to begin with, like the first thing that comes out or sticks out in my mind is the torso positioning, and this will help with like capturing that motion of, you know, this fighting motion that McGregor's got going on here, right? So the first thing I would notice is that his shoulder is below his leg, right? That's one of the most obvious things that sticks out to me right away when I look at the drawing next to that, right? And here, the shoulder is well above that leg, right? So the lower half of the body is probably fine. I mean, it doesn't have to be a one-to-one copy. Like, even though the leg is slightly angled upwards and this is slightly angled downwards, so what? No big deal, right? So the first thing you would do is come in with a little bit heavier touch, and like, okay, I noticed that the shoulder is like basically where the leg is, so the shoulder needs to be down here to begin with, right? Okay, so that tells me kind of where the torso is at this point, right? And that brings this arm well down here into the crotch, whereas in the initial drawing, the arm never gets anywhere near the crotch, right? So we'll bring the shoulder down next to the leg. Again, the torso is something like that, right? And then you can, I don't generally draw with a mannequin, so you'll have to forgive me. But then the arm comes down here in front of the crotch. There you go. There's a hand. See, and it doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be accurate when we're just sketching, right? And then that brings the head something like that. And this hand is completely lost in the reference, but like, it's something like, okay, now my tablets doesn't want to work, so let's let it think for a second about what it's done. There we go. I think we're back. So now we have like a hand here, right? And it's kind of lost behind the head, but that's fine. And right there, like already, there's a little bit more energy and stuff happening with this pose, right? So that's kind of what I was talking about when I said observe and analyze. Like, where are the body pieces in relation to each other? Head, shoulder, leg. Okay, I know that the shoulder is below this leg. Start with simple stuff like that. Sketch over it, the drawing that you have. Sketch over it, and do your fixes, and then just carry on instead of having to start over. You know, you can erase this slightly, you know, make it a little bit easier to draw over, and then go in with your pencil and just keep drawing until you get closer to what you want. We won't get into like how I would suggest gesturing this out. Like, doing it with a mannequin is fine, but once you lean into the gesture approach, you'll start getting a lot more energy and liveliness to your drawings, especially like fighting and motion, capturing motion and stuff like that. But that will be a topic for another day. So I don't want to like name names or anything. You can comment if you like, if you're here. I hope that answered any question you had about what I was saying on Discord, as far as like analyzing, observing, and then going from there. So with that being said, I won't close those and delete them. I'll leave it up on that page for now. In case that person is here and would like some more comment. But yeah, so anyway, let's get started with myself. What have I been up to the last couple days? Well, I haven't been streaming, but I have still been sketching, still working every day. We did some more doodles here. There's not any more characters that were fully realized and ready to go to ink, but I did get this one pretty well sketched out as far as like an idea. And this is actually a good example of what I was just talking about before. Like, this is one of those references I think were actually taken from a blurry Instagram reel pause screen, right? So there's not a lot of detail in there, but we're turning it into this. What else did I do? I have these windows open because I was going to show you. Yeah, so I haven't been like completely unproductive. This was yesterday's Inktober piece, but the work schedule has just kind of put a damper on the streaming every day. Let's see, where are we at? I need to do... Hey, what's up, Randy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hope life's treating you well. I think I want to do the cloak next. I think that's what I want to do. drop that under sketch a bit. Once I shake this sickness, I hope to be back to. You're still ill, man? Oh, God. Sorry to hear that. Get rid of her hair. Yeah, sorry to hear that. That's no bueno. Have you been to the doctor? Have you had to go to the doctor for it at all? But isn't anything too serious. Okay, the device is gonna get in my way too. Let's get rid of that. All right. And with the old school with over-the-counter stuff and sleep. Hey, yep. Whatever works, man. Whatever works. See, I don't really want that to go right over her chin. All right. I don't know that I like the shape of that yet, but let's get it in there at least. Have you still been going into work? Have you had to still go into work, Randy? Because that's like the worst. Being under the weather and still having to work. I mean, we do what we have to do, but that's that is one of those rough deals. Go this way with it. What up, Steel? Let's fucking go indeed, man. You doing a editing marathon tonight, Steel? Or are you taking a little chill to tonight, since it's rest day? The body only. Fair enough. Fair enough. Do I want to put the hood in here, or do I want to leave the hood off? Can I just do like clumps of fabric, maybe? Can I just do like a fabric clump that alludes to it being? Do something like that. Oops, wrong tool. It's probably gonna wind up getting covered with hair anyway. I don't know why I'm worried about it. Okay, and then I want this to like overlap again and then come up, right? Yes, that is what I want. I almost started pulling up like Superman and, more to the point, Spawn references. But I don't know that I'm ready to go the full Spawn route on these cloaks and loincloths and stuff. At some point, like, I do, because I'm like so like indebted to that IP and that style, and I would love nothing more than to like pay homage to that. Like, I don't like what's going on there because I'm trying to do something a little bit more clean, but it's really not. It's really not kind of my thing. But YOLO, we're just gonna do it and call it done. I want to get this girl done. Speaking of which, couple regulars here. Who is this? Am I doing a good enough job that you can tell me who this is at this point? Maybe not, since she's like upside down. Or maybe I should say, instead of giving it away, maybe I should say, is this anyone in particular? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just gave it away. I do love the kind of transparent nature to this brush. Gives it a real traditional look to it, like when you don't go over it multiple times and it leaves kind of lighter spots. I dig it. Do I want these to connect? We can allude to them connecting, and that's enough. Don't like any of that anymore. Robert Paulson. His name was Robert Paulson. How was I gonna hatch this? The shape of it in my head anyway. I mean, I guess it could be like if I were to do a wireframe, it could be like this, but it could also be like this kind of design. Oh, that was the right idea. We are Robert Paul. I thought we were the Forge. We are the Forge. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna spend too much more time thinking about this. We'll move on. It would help if my hand would quit producing hooks. Yeah. Well, it's a thing. It's a thing. Put in some random texture lines and call this done. I mean, it's a cape, right? It doesn't look great, but it reads like a cape to me, so. It's fine. I'm guessing that would be translated as Abby 64. Thank you, Abby. And Soaring Ace, you're here. You're gonna have to go back to the beginning of the stream. just FYI. I won't say any more than that, but welcome. Gorgeous style. What style is this? I didn't know I had a style. I'm just playing with you. I'm happy to see new faces. I guess I could yap about that. I'm not much of a yapper. We leave that to Steel. Master yapper. But yeah, talking about streaming and stuff. So I was MIA for a few days. I'm just not built to stream. So just a heads up going forward. I will try and stream as much as I can. But I make no promises. I did intend to stream every day of Inktober, but that's just not gonna happen with the new work schedule and stuff going on. My body just physically won't let me do it. Yeah, we're gonna finish this loincloth and I'm gonna have to go back and redo that cape. Because this is so much better than that cape. By like 1,000%. How long is the gig? Oh man, we're starting a whole new hotel remodel. We just started the 4th floor on Monday. So yeah, we're in it for the long haul. At least a month. Yeah, at least a month. But it's gonna come in phases that are much more spread out than like new constructions are. So when we finish this 4th floor, it'll probably be 2 weeks before, maybe 2 weeks, at least a week before we go back to start 3rd floor. Do I like that? That's good enough for texture. I'm built for pain, Steel. That's what I'm built for. Whether or not I'm built to survive pain. Well, I guess we'll find out. I think that's enough. Yeah, that's enough there. Let's actually start getting some three-dimensionality in here. How about that? Actually, all of this should really be... Let's try hatching all of this and see what that looks like. See, it's a good thing I work digitally because... And actually, let's put it on another layer too. Because my strat is just like trial and error, man. No shame either. I think this, since these are separate folds, we can do like this. We do something like that. And then this one can be that angle. How long have I been drawing? OBS tells me 37 minutes. I think I know what you're getting at, though. And it's, I guess, kind of a long story. I've been drawing seriously recently for, what, about 2 years now, Steel? When did I start following you? February? After your February? So we're coming up on 2 years of serious drawing. And even then, that's not, like, entirely helpful. Because it hasn't been, like, serious, non-stop, you know, grinding every day. But I have a history of drawing, so it's not like I started from scratch 2 years ago, to answer your question. We're just gonna go with something like that. See, I can get away with that a little bit because I did a lot of hatching. Well, here's the problem. I did a lot of like soft hatching on these metal bits on her legs. I think that's probably good enough. Yeah, we're gonna roll with that. But yeah, to finish my thought, because I do have a habit of talking without finishing my thought, I was doing soft hatching on the metal bits here, and then I got up to the bag and I did some more hatching. I was like, ooh, I don't know if I want to like mix materials, because like I also got the soft hatching over here on this the metal box. I kind of wanted to leave the soft hatching on the metal, but at this point, like, we just need to get this thing done, so whatever it takes. I'm not gonna spend too much time thinking about what needs to be hard black and whatnot. we're gonna hint at 3D form, and then we're gonna call it done. I think maybe I could put more marks in here though. That might be helpful. Very nice. Sorry, just curious. Hella impressive. No, it's no problem. You feel free to ask whatever questions pop up. That's what we're all here for, right? Is to engage. Hey, Huey. My response is late, but streaming every now and then is fine. Don't work yourself too hard. Yeah, it's, you know, it's just kind of one of those things that I'm just like not like naturally social, especially streaming, or especially like when it comes to art as well. Like art has always been really, really personal to me. Those lone, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you draw those lone nights in the darkness of your room, right? So yeah, to stream and talk is like, or to art and stream and talk, to put it specifically. Like that's very foreign to me. And I've said it before in another stream, but like it's genuinely stressful for me. Did that add anything? Don't care. Moving on. Cannot personally be polite and welcoming while diving the depth of art. Fair enough. Now, this loincloth was giving me all sorts of problems in the undersketch. So we'll see what we get up to with this one. I think I didn't finish the belt because I wanted it to go like over the belt, I think. And then like I wanted to try this because that's kind of cool and interesting to me. No one else is going to pick up on that, but that right there is wicked cool to me. Especially if it immediately comes back up like this. And I wanted to create an overlap to create depth. So I didn't initially want this thing to go all the way here, but I thought it would make sense to create depth by going behind her little device thing, right? So we're going to try that too. Okay, we need to have something come.
like we're falling away. Maybe I just need to feel nothing to make it easier to turn away and leave. Maybe we're fanning the flame, so why do I keep holding out my hand to get burned? I don't wanna clash anymore.
Fuck it, I think that's gonna do. Let's go. All right, let's bring the device back up. And see, this was another reason I did the hatching as well, on specifically on the device, but also on the metal bits as well, is just to create some different textures and to displace some things. Like I knew that if I blacked in that device, I was not going to be able to do any blacks on the loincloth and stuff. At least not when if I was going to do something like this. And I think, at least I hope, again, it helps just push that back. I mean, time will tell.
Breaking apart, seeing the end. We have nothing to say. Maybe it's hard to understand that there's nothing left to fight for, and there's nothing left to say. I don't wanna crash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. It's telling me to run away, away, yeah. I don't wanna crash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. It's telling me to run away.
Oh my god, I'm so gonna have to redo the cloak. Although I do kind of like the bold blacks, because it balances out the blacks down here. What's the playlist you use while making art? Currently, right now, I'm listening to my daughter's playlist that is called Mindless Intent. Don't ask me what's on it. I have no idea. It's a lot of like bizarre ambient noise stuff. Let me see if I can grab a... I have to like surf through 1,000 freaking windows to get to it. But so we've got bands like Skin Shape, Far Caspian, Palace, Innerwave, More, a lot more Skin Shape, Chairlift, Big Pig, but both of those words have two I's in them for whatever reason. UL or Yule, Rio Fuki, Fukui, Fukui, yeah, stuff like that. I mean, it's good, man. It's a lot of like down tempo chill stuff, which she's really into when she's arting. And I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. But like yesterday when I was sketching this out, I mean, I was listening to a lot of old punk rock, man. Like I was feeling 15 again when I was sketching this out. Okay, it's time for the hair. Now you may be saying, Choxy, this doesn't look any cleaner than your undersketch. To which I would reply, you are correct. Because I have no idea what I'm doing with this hair. So this is yet another pass at trying to figure out how I want to do this. And we can just block that in as shadow. And I like the big billowy shadow here. I want to keep that. Nope, don't like that. Yeah, see, I don't like that either. What did I do with the original one? I don't remember what I did on the original. See, I kind of just like that simple hair. It doesn't make sense with her motion, with her jumping, and like all the cloak and the loincloths and everything are going upwards. And her hair is going off to the right, but I just kind of like the look of that more. So we'll try and do something like that, I guess. Man, I don't know. I like the hair blowing back like that. Let's find a way to make it work. One thing I can do is I like this, so let's just block that in. And I wasn't going to put any detail here at all. Just going to knock this back with some hatching. I don't know if I should have done the cross hatching, but oh, it's done now. Get rid of the head under sketch, that would be helpful too. Oh, come on. What's happening with my tablet? Oh, I'm on the wrong hair layer, that's why. Dope. Sorry, tablet. It's not you, it's me. Do I like the Superman, the Clark Kent curly Q thing? It's not part of the character's design, but sure, why not? I don't like it. I don't like the curly Q. Get rid of it. Especially since we got this flyaway going on over here. We don't need any more. Oof. Not really a fan of that one either.
The horizon pulls me closer, a whisper in the wind. The map is blank before me. Where do I begin? No fear of what's uncertain. The unknown feels like home. With every step I'm finding a place I've never known. Let's go where no one has ever been. A world unseen beneath our skin. Through endless skies, we'll break the chain. Uncharted lands will claim them all. Rise like tides and let it fall. Just endless sea. Come drift with me. Come drift with me.
How do I indicate turning up here? That'll do. I think that's gonna do it. That's good enough for me. And I don't like a lot of the flyaways, but like the overall shape is fine. And it will serve its purpose. I erased too much of the cloak. Yeah, I don't really like that covering her face as much as I thought I was going to. Let me try erasing this hair and the head. That should read better. I need to erase all that neck. Forgot about that. What's that? Oh, that's the cloak. Okay. I love finding lines randomly and being like, what the hell is that line? Okay. I'm happy with where that's going. Where are those blacks at? There it is. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I am gonna rework the cloak up here. All that up here. But I'm gonna take a quick break, walk away, come back with some, moderately fresh eyes. But I like where it's going. I mean, it's about done. Honestly, it could be done, but I want to make this cape up here fit more with the rest of the overall aesthetic. Hey Bryce, how you doing, man? Just in time to see me walk away for a little bit. Your timing is on point. Yeah, I mean, I could add blacks to her face too, but I don't know. I kind of like the fair face. And I guess it's brownie time. Don't forget to do some backflips. Yes, sir. Okay. Jumping jabs, backflips. Do some crazy calisthenics. Give me just a few minutes, guys. I'll be right back.
Makes me nauseous, losing what they taught us. Gotta tread real cautious. just get by in life before we die. I only live a single time, no chances to revive. Days are slip away sometimes when pressure holds too tight. Only I can make up my mind and override the fight. I've been patient, waiting for an answer, contemplating. Didn't get me any closer to the reason why I feel the need to do it all. I've been patient, waiting for an answer, contemplating. Didn't get me any closer to a reason why I feel the need to do it
Okay. We're stretched, we are limber. We're ready to go. Oh man, I was gonna grab some ice cream while I was upstairs. Bryce mentioned brownies, and I was like, I have ice cream bars. Let's grab... I like the collar well enough now. Let's grab this bit. And we'll put it on a different layer. And we'll try something different. Actually, I immediately got an idea now, just doing that. Like this line here, what if it goes like this? And then cuts back. And that would kind of help this arc here too, compositionally. Right, Steel? Be mindful of the composition. And that means this can like twist. So like the back side can come here. Thinking. Anybody remember the dial-up sound from back in the day? That's what's going on in my head right now. Be helpful to grab the right tool. That makes sense at all? That's not bad. Oh, thank you, Bryce. Sorry about that. Yeah, you guys gotta keep an eye on me. Yeah, this is beginning to make shape, take shape and make sense. Yeah, I'm just thinking about like basically like glorified origami is what I'm doing right now. And now I'm like just kind of whittling away at it to find where the folds would be. Maybe. And we'll do another clean pass after the fact. That line there doesn't quite make sense, but it looks cool and provides a framing device around the head. So that works.
Mostra o teu poder, desliza no beat, faz acontecer. O mundo gira ao teu redor, com esse swing
Yep, we're gonna go with that. Let's do a clean pass. So I will bring back up the one that I copied, and we'll just delete that whole thing. Put that on top. Let's try and make this look neat. Do the outer edge first, maybe. What's going on? There we go.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
I think we're getting somewhere, guys. I think maybe. Maybe it didn't shit. Will you draw me being hit by a truck? That would be cool. Kaizaki-kun. Sure. I mean, that sounds just crazy enough. That's not the wildest thing I've ever heard. You send me a good reference of you being hit by a truck, and I will get right on that. Inside jokes never gonna get old. Never gonna get old. I'm not gonna go into detail for everybody in chat, but Steel, that made my night. Thank you. The only thing that's lacking with these cloaks and loincloths is like the wear and tear, but I don't think I'm gonna bother with that in this piece. Okay, that cloak looks so much better. Now I want to redo all the loincloths, but I'm not gonna do that. One thing I was gonna do though, was I was gonna come back in here and do something like that and put this in a dark shadow. Okay. Now we can do the hatching here and call this done. I think this could actually like be blacked out, but part of the reason I wasn't wanting to necessarily do blackouts on the fabric was that, like, if we're being real, fabric is actually like kind of sort of translucent, like light does pass through. So I wanted to lean into that. Guess what, boyos? I'm calling this done. I mean, I might revisit this. I might revisit this after Inktober. as with a few other ones, like I could see this looking really good with some flats, with some color. And I've got a lot of stuff broken down on layers, so I can always revisit and redesign stuff. But yeah, there we go. There's day 22. I guess we could start inking this gal. I'm not really like in the mindset to design tonight. I mean, this is technically 11 here. We could do the thumbnail pose, the attention getter. Yeah. Nothing else is ready. I'm saving this one for like a weekend where I can actually put a lot of time in on it. These two here. Yeah, let's start on this one. Where are you? Oh, we're getting warm. There she is. New. So this will be 23. Sadly, I don't think the flippers are going to make the cut. We'll see. Head out early tonight. Might get back on if you're still streaming later. No, I'm not going to go much longer. I got to get up at like 5 in the morning now. So, and I still have stuff to do around the house. Gotta do some work clothes laundry and stuff like that. And dinner. I haven't had dinner yet. This one's probably gonna get the G pen treatment, I think. Part of me wants to rework that helmet. Oh, let's just do it as we go. We'll figure it out. Going for 5 pieces? Definitely not. Definitely not. I just want to get a head start on tomorrow's, because who knows what tomorrow's going to bring, right? I mean, isn't that something that what's his name says, Steel? Something like that anyway. Like, get shit done when you can get shit done. That sounds like a War of Art kind of quote. I was wondering how long I could get away with like saying War of Art stuff before I had to admit that I listened to it. Dun dun dun. Yes, I finally got around to listening to War of Art. We yap against the dying of the mojo. Yeah, I'm gonna steer clear of the helmet for now, because I think I'm gonna want to change a few things. So we'll deal with that when we get to it. Oh, and Steel, since you're still here, I want to mention this because maybe it would be helpful for other people. But like, you're the only one that I mentioned this to in the lead up to Inktober, as I was doing that line weight there. I initially, when I planned everything out like in advance, I was like, okay, I don't want to go into any like, you know, like deep shading detail because I want to give myself something to think about when I'm inking, yada yada yada. Oh my god, am I regretting that every day with every piece. Like, oh my god, I don't have the time. I don't have any idea like where I'm going with this. Like, I should have done all of my planning when I was doing the planning. I know, strange concept, right? If you're doing the planning, you should actually do all the planning. Even though like the goal was to keep it line and color style, like I still should have planned my line weights and planned the spot shadows. But nah, had to make life difficult. Don't know where that came from. That can be tomorrow's stream title. Yeah, there you go. Yap against the dying of the mojo. I mean, do you really need an excuse to yap? Come on, be honest. You yap because it's who you are. Nothing shall stop the yap. The yap is to live. If you insist, man. If you insist. I'm dead serious when I say that I'm like in like IRL, like I'm really pretty quiet and reserved and not social. Dead serious, dude. I have talked more on the few streams that I've done, especially with like, well, actually no, I talk with strangers quite a bit in IRL. But yeah, I'm not like naturally a yapper. Well, let me rephrase that. I'll yap, but more often than not, like it's in response or in dialogue. I don't like initiate, I guess maybe is the way to think about it. I don't initiate the yap. You're an introvert, IRL? Actually, you might have actually said that before. Maybe you have said that before. think I'm just gonna draw through these jets and stuff for now. Let's not move it.
I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better. But I'm only human. Some days it's hard to move on, so I keep fighting.
I think we can go bigger with these things.
I don't blame myself for my mistakes.
A Yaptrovert? Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that's definitely a way you could phrase that. Yeah. And actually, I don't think it's terribly uncommon either, right? Like, people that are introverted but still find themselves in situations where they're extremely vocal. Okay, I have to figure out how this thing attaches. Because that would be like that, and then there would be another piece. Ooh, this is weird. That is what connects to this. Well, I kind of wanted to put a little hump there for the engine cowling thing, but that's just not gonna look right, so I'll just smooth it out. Are you just test driving stream titles for tomorrow now? is that what's happening still? Yo, Solrak, what's up, man?
It's like clockwork,
How's your Inktober coming along? Been kicking out some bangers. I've seen them. I saw you were actually putting stuff up on YouTube as well. Congrats, man. And I mean that sincerely too, because like, I mean, I've been talking about it earlier tonight even. Like, it's not easy to like put yourself out there. Hey Sorak, can I link your YouTube? I could put it in Steel's server if you'd prefer. Otherwise, I'll drop it in the chat, man. I don't mind promoting people at all. Solrak's Jungle Gym. Share channel. Copy. It's really dangerous for the chat box in OBS to be that close to the stop streaming button. I'm gonna click it one of these days. Yeah, dude, seriously, congrats on the YouTube. Well, that doesn't exactly give the effect I was going for, but that's all right.
You shouldn't say that.
Oh, on your views? Yeah, that's bonkers, man. Like, getting 1,000 is, that's like big numbers for me. And I was putting stuff out there pretty regularly. Recently, anyway. Oh my god, that's the wrong hand. That's right, I remember now. I wanted her to have this pinky. I wanted her to have the pinky going out. You know, she's like holding it like a teacup kind of thing. And then the thumb would be here-ish. It's good enough. Is that right? Am I thinking of that right? Yeah, it's good enough. Okay. Do I have to share the channel for you? Drop it in Discord whenever. I wouldn't have some Inktober if it wasn't for you. Ah, yeah, dude, we got ourselves a little bit of a clan. Are you talking to me, Steel? Do you want me to put it in your Discord as well? Because I did put it in the chat. You guys can see that, right? Oh yeah, you're talking. Okay, I had to read back through the chat a little bit. You were talking to him. Okay. Got it. Yeah, Steel's all about pumping the gang's numbers, man. So if you're in the server, you be prepared for to have the what's the word I'm looking for? The steel bump? Is that, can we call it that? Yeah, I don't want to get crazy detailed with like hands and stuff. Oh yeah, dude, it's all right. You know, we're all kind of like all over the place and doing our own thing. Where is the wrist bone here? It's like that. It's a funky ankle. All right, we'll just leave that there for now. Yeah, the indigo bump, yeah, or the steel bump or something. We're going super Mega Man with these now, apparently. Oh my god, child, what is this song? Jeez. I feel like I'm back in like the late 90s at a rave. Please tell me this isn't Gangnam Style. Okay, it's not. Okay. Whew. I was about ready to stop the stream and have words with my child. That would elicit a phone call immediately. I mean, she listens to some wild stuff, but that would shock me. Are you listening to the same thing with the chat? No, I'm listening to one of the kiddos, like, music. Not music. One of the kiddos, her motivational art music playlist. She's, like, sharing all of her playlists with me now, so... She's like, yeah, this is what I listen to when I'm working. I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. And it is all over the place. Is absolute bang bang. If you're talking about the one that literally just started, that is that song. Why did I only put 2 cross sections on this one and 3 on this one? That was dumb of me. It's kind of awkward looking, but it's all right. Oh, the previous one? Bad Computer. I've actually, that sounds like a band I've heard of, or a group I've heard of. Share. Yeah, Bad Computer sounds familiar, actually. All right, I got about 30 more minutes, and then I gotta bounce. Do I try and tackle the helmet? I think I need a fresh mind to tackle the helmet. I don't know what it is about it that I don't necessarily like either. Is it like the thing that's getting me the most are these things here in combination with this muzzle. Like, it makes it look like it's like a mouse mask, which could be amusing, but definitely not the vibe we were going for. So yeah, I think we'll just continue with like the simple stuff that we definitely got locked down, if my tablet will cooperate with me. Continue on with the body. That's right, baby. The Greebles are back. Maybe I don't want that to break off right there. It's too close to the other thing. All right, it creates an interesting enough shape. Are you still getting, Steel, if you're here, are you still getting like actual engagement and stuff on your shorts? Whether it's the trolling stuff or like the nonsensical stuff, or are you actually getting any other traction with it either? Amazingly, I actually like with a couple of the ones that I was like deliberately trying, like, okay, I'm gonna try and get like views with these. And so I was like using some trending stuff to try and boost the reach and whatnot. And I was actually getting some traction with it. Yeah, are you getting any reasonable interaction on your stuff? Whether, and when I say reasonable, I mean like any like actual engagement that's like worth counting. That includes like trolls and stuff. Because they're, you know, real people trolling or whatever. Because for the longest time, I just wasn't seeing any traction whatsoever, and the only thing that really did it for me was to hop on like the trending train. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I was just, you know, just having a conversation. Okay, this was like some sort of like mechanical spinal cord, if I remember right.
Every time I try to fit in, it ends up in misery, yeah. Socializing doesn't fit me, but I can get away so easy. I was born a misfit, don't go with the cool kids, it's all overrated. No, I never missed it. I was born a misfit, don't go with the cool kids, it's all overrated. I just didn't read it. I'm a la 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 loner.
TikTok is the ultimate degen place. Are you posting on TikTok too? Seriously? I've never actually, I'll be honest, never actually even used it. It's just one of those platforms that like took off without me. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. You guys can have TikTok. That's cool. TikTok is such a retard app that it only pushes the content in the local area from local people all the time. Really? Huh. Like that's legit how it works, huh? Like that's how their algorithm works? I honestly don't know how TikTok functions. That's a genuine question. I know it's short format video. Like that's, I mean, about the extent of my knowledge. Nine views on today's short on YouTube. Absolute banger. It just makes all that work worthwhile, right? That's what happens when I see numbers like that. I'm like, oh, that was so worth all that time I put into this. Let's do more of that. Cheeks, let's go. I should actually be saying stuff like that more often if I want like their automated, like YouTube's automated video scrubbing thing. I still have no idea how that one search result got like leads to my content, but I will take it. I'll do the little bump. Might as well. Oh yeah. Probably gonna rework these hydraulic jack things too. That's what led me to like initially reconsider the flippers. It's because when you're making stuff like this, at least in my perspective, like if you're going to go through the effort of designing out bespoke shapes that are recognizable, like these hydraulic lifts and gears and stuff, then they should make pretty good sense as to how they actually function, right? And as it is right now, this doesn't really make sense. That's why I'm drawing through them right now, is because I do intend to revisit those as well. So yet again, leaving more problems to future Joxy. He's gonna love me for it. But he doesn't get a say in the matter because he's not here. He's just gonna have to deal with it.
Trace the cracks on the floor tonight. Neon shadows dance in the broken light. A heart beats loud, but it's out of sync.
Oh my god, what is happening with this? What is happening down here? Where's the knee? Is that? What is going on? Oh, that's right. It's coming like forward. Got it. Like that, right? Yes. Okay, cool. Okay. This might be a good place to stop for the night because I'm starting to overlap a lot of stuff that I want to actually work with a fresh mind. So I think this will do it. A little over 2 hours, so not bad. It's a good session. We got one banged out that I'm totally happy with. I love the vibe of this one in the end. Oh yeah, Solrak, I don't know if you were here when we were working on this one. Maybe you caught the end of it. Yeah, we finished this one up. And then I'm gonna need people to help keep me honest. So if I stream, I need to start banging out some designs because I'm running out of stuff to ink. And a 2-hour session doesn't give me a whole lot of time to like create designs because that takes a lot of like thought and effort. And at the end of the evening, given the current schedule, that's just not ideal for me. So if I don't start out a session by doing at least some drafts on here, I need you all to call me out, right? Like, even if it's just like, hey, dude, Joxy, spend 15 minutes and just like do some designs, man. You guys can help me out with that, okay? But definitely this weekend, I need to put in time on this sheet and others to actually finish designs. Cool? Does it sound like a deal? Is that what they call like audience engagement? All right, on guys. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I still need to make something to eat. I don't know what I'm gonna eat for dinner. I didn't think about that at all, but that has to happen. So, yeah, thanks for stopping in. For anyone that pops in after the fact, appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you all next time. Peace.